Namaskar, this is Pranav Guha from Edu TV. Today, we have got a very important topic, art integration in education, for that it spreads beyond boundaries in education. We have our guest, Mrs. Surojit Sen, Principal of Jharkhand Public School, Dhanbad, Jharkhand. Sir has done wonderful work in art integration also, and he has been mentoring, coaching, training students, and we can understand how his advocacy for student welfare is. At 7:30 in the evening, he's here for the cause and purpose. He's traveling also. And we have got a very young entrepreneur, Miss Tripathi, Miss Akanksha Tripathi, co-founder of Giggles, and along with him, her, Mr. Rohit Bahal is there, who has started this venture. He's the founder of Giggles. And without much ado, I will request Ms. Tripathi to start the conversation with Mr. Sen. Another 10 minutes, we'll have a power-packed conversation. Over to you, Ms. Tripathi.
Thank you so much, Pranav sir, for this opportunity. Good evening, Mr. Sen. I hope you're doing fine.
Exactly.
Okay, so quickly, I'll just give us a brief of what Giggle is and what we're doing. So basically, Giggle is a digital creative community for kids, for all of the kids under 15 precisely, wherein they can come and showcase their talent in visual arts, performing arts, and literary arts. When we further divide it or segregate it, we particularly cater to music, singing, art, dance, storytelling, poetry, etc. So children can come, compete with other kids, participate in contests, showcase their talent, then get it nurtured with the help of the talent teachers that we have partnered with, such as music teacher, dance teacher, etc. And then in the end, they can get the recognition they actually deserve, along with confidence building in line. So in short, this is something we're doing because we're already aligned with NEP 2020 and NCF SC 2023. Given that arts should not just be treated as an extracurricular, but rather as a mandatory subject. So based on that, I have a few questions, like we'll take it up very fast. How do you see, as an education leader, how do you see arts integration shaping a child's identity and confidence?
Okay, good evening, Pranab sir. I prefer to call him Pranab Da. He is like a dada for all of us. And good evening to you, Akanksha madam. First of all, let me congratulate you that at such a young age, you are thinking in such a broad way. When most of the people of your age or little bit senior than you are more thinking about the commercial point of view of creating apps and whatever it may be. Okay, you are thinking in a different way. You want to work with art integrated learning, and that also for kids under 15, which is a very, very tough job indeed. But you have chosen that particular field. You want to become a stakeholder in this particular system of our education. That is wonderful. And the name itself is very artistic. Giggle, no? The
Yes.
name itself is so artistic. The choice of naming, they said that the educators say that one of the best person who always had very good naming was William Shakespeare. If you read his
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
all these plays and all, you will find that each and every character has a particular reason behind the name. So giggle is something that will make the children smile, laugh, and do the things by their own. So wonderful. I'm very much impressed by this. Okay,
Thank
now
you.
as far as your question is concerned, how do I see art integration in learning? Okay, so let us see, first of all, art integration in learning has a very, very bright future. But madam, if you just go and do a little bit of research, if you go dive deep into the matter, then you will find that art integration in learning is not something new. CBSC has started, NEP is thinking about it deeply. That's what but if you go down, if you take it in that way, that ever since civilization started, ever since human beings started learning, art education or art integrated education started right from there. You see the Buddhist period, you see the fresco paintings. Every fresco painting teaches us a lesson about life that was taught to the students during that time. Okay, you go a little further, come a little to the modern times. The man who really did great work in art integrated learning is none other than our Nobel laureate Rabindranath Tagore. If you visit Santiniketan, his place where we have the Vishwabharati University, ever since he started, he integrated art and learning simultaneously together. That's why these students are quite different. And today we have the NEP, which is made by the panel of experts. There lot of Tagore's work, Tagore's hard work is taken and put into there. If you really go deep into NEP 2020, if you read them thoroughly, you'll find that most of his work is over there. So art integrated education has a bright future. Okay, it will definitely bring about a revolutionary change in the system, or in the change is there. We are applying art integrated learning in our schools, okay, in the within the four walls of the classroom, outside the four walls of the classroom, in each and every aspect we are applying it, and it is doing good work. Children are taking it in a different way. Learning has become wonderful within the four walls of the classroom and within the school campuses. So things are very bright and beautiful. That's what I feel about art integrated learning.
Very nicely said. That was quite insightful. Um, I mean, yes, we do agree that from the initial point of the civilization, definitely there has been creativity, if we have to use a common noun. So there has been creativity all along, definitely. And especially arts integration in today's time, like our focus is more towards it because of the relevance of 21st century skills. I mean, that's quite there, and it's very competitive given that the era is changing with digitalization and technology taking up.
Exactly.
So art integration definitely shapes up a child's identity and confidence. So definitely that was insightful. The next question to you would be, do children who explore arts alongside academics, do they show stronger problem solving abilities as per your experience with children?
Very much. Very much. Like, see, the no, if you just go with the stereotype studies in the schools, okay, if you go for stereotype learning, that okay, come to the school, open the book, just take listen to the teachers lectures, or little bit here and there, take down the notes and all. Okay, that is one system that was going on for a long period of time, which ultimately led to rote learning, and rote learning is dangerous, to be very honest with you. It's dangerous. Now see, the when the change is coming, when more practical approach to teaching learning is taking place within the classrooms, when art is amalgamated with various art forms, whether it is your performing art or your literary art or whatever, when they are amalgamated with our curriculum, then understanding of the facts of children are becoming more easy. They are getting the concept in a much better way. They themselves are performing. When they are performing, they will remember the things for a long period of time, if not for the entire life. I remember when I was in school, some of my I was in a convent school, okay, and some of the brothers and the teachers who used to teach, they used to enact the things in such a way, no, that I still remember some of their teachings. The way my mathematics teacher used to solve the problems by applying the various formulae of, say, trigonometry or algebra, or my social science teacher used to draw the figures of temples in such a way. So, like that, the confidence level of students will develop. They will understand it, they will see it, they will do it, they will feel it, and they will remember it. So learning will be completely different. That competency level will develop, and that is developing. We are seeing it. Okay, the nowadays, whatever little bit of work we are doing with it, the competency level is developing, definitely, no doubt about it.
Right.
Yes,
And
madam.
as you mentioned, you're from convent. So I believe that's why William Shakespeare was quoted in between.
Maybe. Yes, maybe.
I am
Yeah.
I get that because I also happen to be from ICSE, so yes, that's all we ever
Right,
studied.
right, right.
My last question to you would be, how do you handle students who are shy or maybe reluctant to engage in arts?
Yes, some of them are shy, some of them are not interested to perform. Okay, they want to remain at the background, they want to hide themselves, but then it becomes the work of the teacher. to find out, because the teachers should be very dedicated. Okay,
Right.
we have to bring them into the forefront. We have to encourage them. We have to make them understand. See, I know you have this particular quality, or that day I saw how you were dancing in one corner of this class with your classmates. So when you have such a good dancing quality, why don't you apply the same dancing quality and learn something? You will learn a lot of good physics out of that dancing, because every time that they will move their hands and legs at different angles, they will move, and from there that balancing act of physics they will learn, or how the angles are made in mathematics. So these high children, the teachers have to be behind them. As I have told in my in one of the discussions with Pranab sir, that you have to act with that human touch within you. The teacher should never feel, okay, it is my job. No, it's not my job. It's my career. It's my duty. I have to be passionate about it, because teaching is a completely different work altogether. Okay, until and unless you are not compassionate, you are not passionate about it, you cannot do it. So teachers have to come out, bring out these small children, bring out these high children, make them feel that they have quality within themselves. They can do it. तुम करो ना मैं तो साथ हूँ, वो जो है ना, वो शाहरुख खान का मैं हूं ना. So that feeling has to be created. मैं हूं ना, you do it. And they do, madam. I'll tell you, once you bring them into the forefront, if you feel for them, if we think that we have to do the work for the heck of doing it, then it will never be a successful. Give your heart and soul to it, and see the difference. It will happen. It is happening everywhere.
Right, right. That was quite insightful. I mean, the energy and enthusiasm you brought along with insights that
I am like that. I am like that. Today itself, I conducted a session with parents. 1,700 parents attended the session on cyber security. Okay, so
Oh,
I am like that. I am always there doing things.
that's much appreciated. Thank you so much for actually taking out your time and giving us this opportunity to have a good conversation with you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Akanksha madam. Continue with your good work. God bless you, and you become very successful in your life.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Surajit Sen. And as Akanksha and Rohit are doing a wonderful work, we would definitely like to your association in this movement. I will send you the details of the
Please,
app,
definitely.
the
Right.
QR code. Please get it downloaded, and followed by
Right.
that, there is the Olympiad also on the same.
Okay,
So I
sure,
think
sure. You
fine,
send, we'll do
I
it.
will
We'll do it.
definitely. And thank you, Akanksha ji, for doing a wonderful work for students on creativity. Thank you so much. Thanks to Mr.
My pleasure.
Behel also.
Yeah,
Thank you.
definitely, definitely. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
And
Mr.
Pranab sir, thank you very much. My Pranab da, thank you so
Sir,
much.
thank you so much,
Great
sir.
man.
Thanks to you, sir.
Great man.
I never knew principals are so jolly, because I was always scared to go to the principal's room. Fine, sir.
Right.
Thank you.